Hi everyone, it's Falon again, and this is our last week for our Give Smart blog post, yay. So that also means that we're coming to the end of my spring semester of my junior year, which is really crazy for me to think about. But today I want to talk about Give Smart and kind of my final recommendations, I guess, for the book, what I recommend it to my friend or not, and then what were 3 things that I learned from the book. And so my answer to whether or not I would recommend the book to my friend would probably be yes. I think the book is useful, and I guess I'll talk about the things that I learned from it in a second, because I think that it does give you some skills and a different way to think about philanthropy. A lot of times you can think about it the same way that you would think about other work that you do. It's not my favorite book that we've read with FDDS, though. I still really prefer Credibility. I think is probably my favorite book, and it's the one that I recommend to people the most and the one that I still use the most, but I still like to Give Smart. So things that I learned about Give Smart. I learned that philanthropy should be a very personal process. Similar to ways that I would set goals for like my personal life, I can also set goals for how I want to give and what I want to do with giving. Decide if I want to be the one in charge or if I want to be the one kind of behind the scenes, and how I would give strategically in order to kind of achieve the goals that I want to do with giving. The other thing that I learned, and I kind of mentioned this before, was that you can think about giving and philanthropy the same way that you would think about any type of business or project or assignment, or wherever you are in life, whatever you're doing, you can think about philanthropy the same way. You can learn from failures that you make when you're planning a project or when you're working with donors. You can you can still have the difference between successful failures and failed successes the same way that you would have it with anything in your life. And I think that we also learned a little bit more about how to better organize ourselves when we're doing philanthropy. Again, it's kind of similar tactics that you would use anywhere in the business world. You want to make sure that you're well organized and that you're communicating well, because otherwise you're not going to achieve the goals that you want. And so that's really important. So yeah, I guess in conclusion, I would recommend the book. It's not my favorite, but it was still a good read, and it's a pretty quick read, I think. So I think that it would help people and people would enjoy it. And I will see you guys over the summer with our summer reading blog posts. So thanks, and see you soon.